doing, man?
Doing good, doing good. How are you?
All right. Can you tell our fans a little bit about yourself?
First off, my name is Matt White. Stand-up comedian. I do improv as well. I'm a writer, actor. I love small cats. Not necessarily big dogs, but dogs that you might put in a like decent-sized cage. That's always good. I don't like sandals, and I'm very interested in getting somebody pregnant, like very recent.
Okay, well, how did you get into comedy?
I got into comedy. That's an interesting story. I was a class clown in high school. I did theater in high school, and every play that I was in was a comedy. They were musicals too, but they were comedy, so I actually learned a lot about comedy doing that aspect of it. And in college, I went to ECU, didn't graduate, but went to ECU and got into an improv group. It took me a while to get into this improv group because the dude told me the first day that I auditioned for it, he's like, man, your comedy is too much like stand-up, which didn't make any sense to me because I didn't come in there with jokes. I didn't come in there with a plan to make everybody laugh. It took me a while to realize what he meant by it. But I knew how to deliver stuff. And I knew how to play on stuff to get like a laugh. But I got into improv, and a couple years later, I created my own group on ECU's campus called Seriously Clowning. It's in 2005, and that's when I started doing stand-up. And I've been doing it ever since.
Okay, do you remember your first gig as a stand-up artist?
I do. Actually, it was not even... It wasn't even your normal stand-up gig. I was an actor. I took acting classes, and I had a vocal production type lab class where we just do like vocal exercises and monologues. And I knew at the end of the class we had to do a monologue. Everybody else had a monologue they had picked out. I told the teacher, I was like, "Can I just do a stand-up routine?" And she was like, Then I explained to her, it's pretty much a monologue where you laugh. Even if you don't laugh, I'm probably going to still go through with it. So it's pretty much a monologue. All right, yeah, cool. All right. I talked her into doing it, and I did that. That was the first time I actually performed stand-up. Was in class in front of I already made everybody else in the class laugh. My goal was to make her laugh because she didn't know me outside of campus. So I made her laugh, so it was pretty cool.
Okay. So what's something you know now that you wish you knew when you first started?
Oh, I wish I knew I had to write everything down. I wish I knew I was going to take this path because that was 2 or 3 years in college where I missed out on a lot of funny stuff. This funny stuff just buried at ECU somewhere. I missed out on a lot of stuff. Knowing that you can play off anything. And anything you can make a joke out of, you can make anything funny. If I started earlier or knew that earlier, I probably have more material.
Okay, so what's something that you noticed that other comedians don't do right now that you think they could improve on?
The writing aspect of it. Most comedians don't realize, I'm not saying they don't realize it, but it's hard for them to stop doing or do something that they kind of don't want to do. And I think the writing process is key because knowing how to write and knowing for who to write for can get you a job anywhere. Like you can write for other comics, you can write for TV shows, you can do a lot of stuff with the writing aspect of it before the performance aspect like builds up, because the writing of it is the key in terms of stand-up. You have to be able to write, you have to be able to constantly keep writing and add on to the writing that you have. Most people, okay, I got this joke is set, and they just put it aside. But I personally think no joke is fully done. Now, I can see if you do an hour off one joke, now, all right, you can probably start adding today if you don't want to. But if you only got a minute joke and you said it's done, it's like I'm pretty sure you can probably get 5 minutes out of that.
Okay. Let's say you're on stage, you're doing your best gig, your best act and everything, the routine, and you can't get the people to laugh. What would you do?
If I don't get them to laugh, my process is a little different. I know I want to say, but I watch my audience. I kind of feed off my audience, and I kind of bring them into what I do. Because sometimes I notice, okay, well, this joke might not go over well. And if it doesn't go well and it doesn't hit, I'll talk about it. I'll be the first to talk. I'll be the first to say, yeah, that sucked. Well, that didn't hit, or react to it because they both saw it. They saw it, they heard it, and can't throw it away. Because if you just throw it away and don't say anything for it, you can probably win them back for being honest and saying, okay, all right, I agree I shouldn't have done that. But let's keep going, let's move forward. Because you can always find ways to play off of stuff.
And if you could be mentored by any comedian, dead or alive, who would it be?
Oh, my God. Just one?
Yeah, one. Well, I'll say two.
Okay, two. Richard Pryor and Jim Carrey.
All right. And if you could like open up, like go on tour, like all over the country, who would you like to open up for?
Ooh. I mean, I would have to say Kevin Hart right now because he's everywhere. Like he's everywhere, and the reason why I say this is not the fact that he's really funny, is I think my work ethic matches his. I think I can get along with him because I have the same type of drive that he has. And I just add to his production or whatever he's got going. I think I can be one of those guys that be around with him just because of my work ethic alone. So he'd be one of them. I don't know anybody else is really touring like that. But if I had, Bernie Mac was somebody I would love to open for.
Okay.
And just be around because he's naturally funny.
All right. You doing like classes
and
everything. Can you explain what's going on with that and give the people some information about it?
The classes, pretty much my main goals in the classes is to work on writing, stage presence, and finding your voice as a comic. Which they say finding your voice takes years to find. It's because most people don't write as themselves when they first start. They write jokes because, okay, this will be funny. If somebody hear this will be funny. So sometimes they don't do a lot of personal stuff. And if you can find your voice early on and stand up, then that helps you build on your material and build personal aspects so that you can take an event that just happened and give your personal point of view on it. And that's what makes the joke, not just the fact that you chose to talk about that. And that's a big issue, but you putting your personal spin on how you feel about stuff. That makes the joke rather than finding something funny in something that you probably don't care about. It's just a thing that's going on right now.
Okay. And where can people go to be a part of everything?
Come down to the Moonlight Stage Company.
Boom.
It's in Raleigh.
Corner of Millbrook and Falls and News. F103, 1304 Paddock Drive.
What he says, going down. You got your jokes tonight. Come on down to the open mic night. Ladies in free. Dudes in free. Babies occasionally in free. They ain't nothing but a distraction. Yeah. It's going to I don't know the address by heart. I think I do. I've been working on it. It is 1304. I think it's Paddock Drive, Suite 103F.
Oh, F103 either way.
Okay, F103, 103F.
We'll have a sign
same
out.
Station.
We'll have a sign out too.
Yeah, there's a sign. Raleigh. I don't know the zip code because I'm not here, but Raleigh, North Carolina.
27609.
Bam!
Hey, where can they go to follow you? Stay in contact with you. Stay connected.
I have Facebook. My Facebook, I hate saying this name, but I love saying it at the same time. My Facebook page is Matt Whitey White. It's got the Whitey in quotations. College, I went to a phase. And I have a Twitter. My Twitter is @headclown. So follow me on that. I post a lot of random stuff on that and the dates when I'm traveling and stuff like that. Facebook, like it or not, it's still cool. I'm still going to continue. I have an Instagram, but I don't really care if people know about that one too much. But I may be, I just made it weird. But that's what you can follow me on Twitter @headclown and Facebook at Matt Whitey White comedian page. Like it and share it with your friends.
All right.
I'm about to be big. No.